to keep doing my thing. I got to keep doing my thing. Got to keep doing my thing. I got to keep doing my thing.
Hello, my name is Kay, and today I will be discussing the 2007 short film Pariah, written and directed by Rees. This film centers around a 17-year-old black lesbian living in Brooklyn, Alike, or Lee as she prefers to be called. Throughout the film, we see Lee struggle to juggle her closeted life at home and school with her out life as a mask-presenting lesbian in the city. The authentic dialogue and stunning stylized visuals running through the film helped it win the Audience Best Short Award at San Francisco International Lesbian and Gay Film Festival in 2007, along with 7 other awards. Now, I want to give the director Rees her flowers, as I believe she's an incredible director and a necessary black visionary in the landscape of modern film. As a black lesbian living in New York herself, Rees created Pariah as a semi-autobiographical short film for her final graduate thesis at NYU.
The inspiration for the script was the fact that I was coming out myself at the time, and I was having a hard time figuring out where I fit in. There seemed to be this really binary kind of definition of sexuality, like butch or femme. And so I'm not butch, I'm not femme, so I go to the clubs and be kind of invisible.
Since the short film did so well, she turned it into an independent feature-length film by the same name in 2011. Since then, she has gone on to create other Black-centric award-winning films, such as Mudbound. And since childhood, Rees has always been interested in finding ways to preserve Black stories and voices, and film has given her an outlet to do just that. For this analysis, I want to focus on a specific scene towards the end of the film. I consider this scene to be the climax of the film, as the two worlds that we've been watching Lee struggle to keep separate finally collide into one another. The scene starts at minute 18:38 with Lee being caught in the bathroom changing into the feminine clothes she wears at school and home by her best friend Laura, who is also a mask-presenting lesbian. This confrontation becomes heated as Laura accuses Lee of treating her gender expression as a costume. At the same time, Lee's mom finds her strap-on while cleaning her room. The cross-cutting between these two events and shaky handheld shots stacks the tension. At the end of the scene, Laura tells Lee, "Do you," before exiting the bathroom, and then looking at herself in the mirror with tears in her eyes, Lee says, "I will." I think in this moment, Lee is looking at herself past her identities for the first time in a long time. She wants to live her life and express her queerness in her own way, no longer confined by societal expectations. Pariah is truly a one-of-a-kind film that tells a type of story that often goes untold. I love how Rees chose to allow Lee to be painted by the colorful lights surrounding her throughout the film, as it creates this sense of morphing between identities and makes it a unique aesthetic experience. Rees was also able to create a realistic depiction of what it's like navigating your teenage years as a Black queer person by drawing from her own experiences. I hope this film is watched for generations to come because it deserves to be.